pointed the gun at me. I closed my eyes, and I knew. When he pulls the trigger, I am dead. I am dead. I am dead. That is me dying. The others leaned in and touched her arms. I knew the term bleed, and the agreed upon variations bleed in and bleed out. But this was different. This was the first time I recognized the third form of bleed. Always present, never named. Performative bleed as ritual.
When the feelings of the character impact the participant, or vice versa, it is called bleed.
Would you do this in real life?
This one time, I was at a workshop for a non-verbal abstract black box LARP about moving from a light space to a darker space. It was a good workshop. Then, someone raised their hand and asked, "What should we do if we want to have LARP sex?" At this moment, a braver person would have left the room. Would you do this in real life?
De-rolling is the process by way a participant divests themselves of physical embodiment of their character, often used as a method to attempt to prevent or reduce bleed.
I once cried during a debrief. I cried and I cried without knowing why. Fortunately, I was rapidly diagnosed. Yes, it was bleed. Since then, I have experienced bleed many times.
Would you do this in real life?
I quickly began applying the known tools to dampen the longing and fill the aching void that once my character filled. I shared stories. I wrote letters to myself. I leaned on my fellow LARPers. They too were bleeding.
In a LARP, a participant is pretending to be a character, but is also pretending that everyone else is their character. The feedback from the other participants enhances the character immersion, creating a cycle called inter-immersion.
Would you do this in real life?
Would you do this in real life?
Then came a time where I had to go home early. I lived far away. I had to work. There was no time for support. No time for long Facebook chats with a rain of hearts. I prepared for the unbearable loneliness, but nothing happened. In the absence of my aides, I was fine. That is when I came to realize being part of a cult can be quite pleasurable at times.
Would you do this in real life?
Would you do this in real life? Would you do this in real life?
It's not like I don't respect a good hustle. I just don't respect it when a hustle isn't recognized as a hustle. I mean, it's fun to play pretend, but then you come and say this shit is real? That we should respect the things we're mocking? I can't play with these things when I'm not sure you understand we're playing. I especially can't play with these things if you understand its play, but think that I don't. I mean, game recognizes game, right? That's how it's supposed to go. So what is this? What is this?
A debrief is kind of like washing your hands for a really long time. Or rather, a metaphor for how a certain subgenre of Nordic-style organisers want you to feel after a LARP. You wash, and it's all structured and neat with rundan and buddies and letters to your character. And when you realise that yes, the character is really stuck, you can't seem to wash it off no matter how many letters you write, and it's already too late. Then you cry, and you cry and you cry, and it never stops. And just when the thought strikes you that maybe, just maybe the washing is compulsive, someone steps in to help you. It's bleed, they tell you. Not hunger, not lack of sleep. It's the bleed. And it's natural, and it's normal, they tell you. And you need to wash your hands some more. Maybe for several weeks. No one will understand, they tell you. Not your family, not your co-workers, not even your boyfriend. They will look at you like you're a mad person. But you will not be able to shut up about it, because all of the letters and the feelings you had during rundan are just so important. So you wash your hands some more, and they tell you, but there is hope. If you just read this article, it will help you so much. It helps us all so much. It really is a great article, and you should all read it.
Would you do this in real life?